It's on.
Free timer, start. Something 7.
What's up, masterminds? It's your boy TayG. I got the masterminders with me, and today we're gonna be discussing: does your network determine your net worth? But first, I'm gonna let the guys go on and introduce themselves. We're gonna start with my boy Mark.
What's going on, Marquise Roberts, man? On the finishing touch interior carpentry, 1/5 M3, Mr. Pinterest, self-proclaimed GOAT.
Hey,
It was self-proclaimed
got rolling on it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yo, what's up? This is your boy Frank, FD Building. You call me Mr. LLC, Mr. Knowledge.
Yeah.
You got your boy Dre White at Dre White Vlogs on all social media platforms. Fuck with your boy. Half owner of FD Building and 1/5 Mastermind Millionaires.
Hey, it's your boy Vintavious Tron, man. Mr. AP, not the watch, but applying pressure.
Okay. I'm feeling that one. Mr. AP. Okay. Hey, feels good to have my boy in my network. I'm gonna tell you that much. But I'm gonna go straight into it, man. What does that statement mean to you? Does your network determine your net worth? I'm gonna start off with Frank.
Yes,
I didn't understand.
you shouldn't be listening.
That's why. You know they be tapping in. Siri tapped in too, so y'all need to tap in.
Facts. Siri tapped in, y'all didn't tap in. Frank, what does that statement mean to you, Frank?
Yes, I believe that statement says that show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. You know, so it's like the people you hang around determines your success basically, because the friends, not just friends, but whoever you hangs around, you go interact with those people that are friends of as well.
Facts.
So you will enter into places that you have not been, because the people that you hang around will speak about you in those places, whether good or bad, you know. But that's how your net worth starts to get established. And remember, your net worth will either go up and go down. You know, you determine that by your behavior and by also what you bring to the table.
Yeah, I was going to say, to elaborate on that, it's basically pretty much you get what you put in. You know, if you put in hard work, and of course your net worth, your wealth, health, everything else will continue to rise with it. You know, so just make sure, like I said, you surround yourself around good, positive people. Always think ahead of the curve, and if you just pretty much just put in hard work, you know, not saying you have to really work hard to really make money, but just put in the time and the effort. If you put in the time and the effort and the research and doing what you want to do, then of course you're going to be profitable.
Yeah, I think your net worth definitely determines your net worth, because it just like change some of the things that you're introduced to or that you get to experience. Like if you got friends and all they want to do is go to the club and stuff, like you're gonna always get invited out to the club or or to a party. But if you got friends that want to go to like business seminars, stuff like that, now you get invited to those things instead. So it's like the people that you hang around, that's what you get exposed to if you're not just going out doing things for yourself. And everything that you're exposed to ultimately affects your mindset.
Yeah, that's exactly it, man. Like the people you around, like look at your network, look at the people you around. Like,
I can instantly tell that. They say if you show me your friends, I can instantly tell a lot about you. But what's a life experience that you think your network got you in that door? And I'll let Mark answer that one.
I don't want to say the client name because it's kind of up there, but I work in my business. Like I work with a lot of interior designers. And in Atlanta, like the interior designers are plugged in. Like they plugged in heavy just around like celebrities, like high end people. So you know, you do good work for them, they're gonna recommend you to other people. So like by me just doing good work with them, like that exposed me to the network of people that they're exposed to. So they might be in a job and like they're doing some designing for somebody, some staging, and they ask like, hey, do you know somebody who do this? And now I'm getting recommended because I've done good work for them, So like just by being connected with one of the really good she like family interior designers in Atlanta, and she plugged me with a really high end exec in the entertainment industry, and I'm actually supposed to start that job. Whenever this drop, I'm supposed to start that job this week coming up. So like I would have never got, I can't say I would have never got the opportunity, but I got that opportunity because she recommended me to him. And he already had, people he worked with. He was like, man, you came highly recommended. So like, if you give me a good price, like we gonna move forward with this thing. By the grace of God, I got blessed with that job, and ain't no telling like who he's connected to. That if I do a good job for him, now I'm exposed to his network. So it's like a trickle effect.
My boy being very humble, but he done work with some high name clients, high name celebrities.
Exactly.
We can't get
in a group. Nigga be
I've been saying you can't get these people at least one person who that network got you in the door with. You can't get one person. Give me a verse from a song or something.
I think my boy signed some NDAs.
You go snot
NDAs or some of those.
Okay, well, yeah, just know. So he definitely done work with some big name people. Some people that music you listening to, videos you done watch and stuff like that. But it's definitely because of his network.
Players, some execs. Yeah.
My brother did his thing. That's why I put that question over there to him.
I got a question. So do y'all think it's important for like so when determining your network, right? Does it have to be like friends and family, or like, so from what Mark was saying, like your network can be people that you work for, you know what I mean? And they just gonna recommend you based off of your work, right? So does your work ethic also plays a part into building your network?
I think it does, and I think your friends and family definitely can play a part in your success, but I think you shouldn't limit it to that. Like and I had to learn this going along my journey, is that you have to differentiate the people who are gonna be specifically for this. Like, you got your friends who I can only call y'all when I'm going to the club. I can only call y'all when I got something going on. I wouldn't dare call them same friends if I'm in a life changing moment or something like that. So I feel like you just gotta learn how to differentiate the two. So you ain't gotta cut off people. I think we definitely in a council culture where people feel like they have to cut off so many people in order to be this or to be that. Now, don't get me wrong, if they just holding you back, you definitely need to cut them off. But I feel like, just put people in different categories. You got your business friends, you got your club friends, you got your personal friends, so I think you just need to be able to differentiate, and that'll stop a lot of heartache and a lot of hassle and stuff, falling out of relationships and stuff. Because if I know I can't put this much pressure on you, then that'll stop us from falling out, because you would have never got this pressure put on you from the beginning for us to fall out. So I feel like that it really matters that you differentiate who are your go-to people and who I can just talk to and kick shit with.
I think your work ethics play a key role in your net worth, as well as your net worth. Because people look for because anybody can do just a standard job. What sets you apart, from the rest. I can call anybody to paint, and they can do, they can paint and get look decent. And I can call somebody else to paint in the way, they cut, the way, the way they care, the way they clean, after themselves, set them apart. So, your net, so your work ethics play a key role, in your net worth, because the recommendation that you're going to receive is based on your work ethics, because it's a lot of painters, out here. It's a lot of, interior carpentry, doers out here. It's a lot of, pressure washers out here. It's a lot of, home repairers out here. It's a lot of, landscapers out here. But at the end of the day, what separates you from the rest? You know what I'm saying? That helps determine your net worth, because it helps determine your recommendation. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of recommendation that we get?
Exactly. So it's important that you go. Go above and beyond when you have to. You know what I'm saying? But when you leave, you want to leave an impression. You know what I'm saying? If you went to a restaurant to eat and you have a server, you have a basic server, you leave them basic tip. if you have an outstanding server, just your country, man, she was really good, bro. You know, we did leave her a very good tip. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You hit on that before. You said like,
you know,
your net worth will go down because on the opposite end, if you don't do that,
exactly,
now they're gonna get in that space and be like, man, like they was good, but ABCD about what your quality, your work ethic was.
Yes, you know, so I mean, it can be overemphasized. You know, you want to be outstanding. You also shoot for excellence. You know, if you go into just to do your, you know, you won't go above and beyond. You know, sometimes it won't take you just 2 minutes just to do something extra. You know, but that's something that you do extra that you're not even being paid for. It'll go a long way. You know.
I like how Frank put that. That's gonna roll us into our next topic, and it's what's some advice that you can give an entrepreneur who is trying to grow their network. So this somebody who just getting started, and you know they know that they network determines their net worth. What can they do to get that powerful network that eventually catapult them to success?
I would say just put yourself out there for real. Like I know, like for myself, I could be like socially awkward sometimes, for real.
Me too.
It's like, do I allow that to stop me from interacting with people? No. Like I'm gonna be socially awkward, but it's like you may begin to like me because I'm socially awkward or something like that. You know what I mean? So just not being afraid to put yourselves in them rooms, and if you know you get nervous or something like that, then do it more. Because the more you do it, like you'll still be nervous in those situations, but with that nervousness will come the reassurance that I know that I can get through this because I got through it last time. So it just act like putting yourself in those situations to build up that courage to really be able to interact with people to really get to expand your network. Yeah.
And I would say your prices. You know, and the reason why I'm gonna say your prices is if you just started, you know, you don't have as much experience, you don't have as much, you know, customer base, you know, so do not start off charging the same price, you know, someone that come with a lot of experience is charged. You know, allow yourself to build up, you know, to that, to that price. So, you know, start off low. You know, although you start off low, do not go in there and just do the very minimum, you know, because start off low. You don't go in there and work as though you're getting paid $1,000, you know, for that job, you know, or more, $1,000 or more. You know, work as though you are being overpaid. Because if you work as though you are being overpaid, you're doing your very best. Because when you go in there and do your very best, that client is going to tell her friends. That's how you are enlarging your network, you know, and your net worth, you know, by doing your best regardless of how much you're being paid.
Before we wrap this thing up, I got one more question, and I feel like this is very important. But I'll let everyone get a chance to speak on it. And that question is, can you be rich with poor friends?
That's a good question.
I think you can, but you have to find those friends. And you have to find those friends that are rich in spirit, that kind of got the drive. You know what I'm saying? Because they may not be where they want to be in life, but you see a lot of potential in them. So you just don't want to put nobody in your circle that's gonna bring you down. But if you feel like you can help somebody to help better you on your team, and they're like an asset to you, then I think you can definitely have someone that's poor and bring them up at least close to your level, as long as they have that drive and they want to.
What you think, bro?
I think I'm kind of gonna be the bad guy on this. Like I don't think you can be rich. You can have poor friends, but it's like what caliber of friend would they really be? Because once you get rich, it's like you start to move different. And we was on the way up here, like to shoot this episode, and we were just talking like different things, like like what we was gonna eat for lunch, it's like that. So it's like every motherfucker's naming shit off then. So you got other people like, well, I'm not gonna eat this, so I'm not gonna do this. But it's like once you start reaching like that, I guess like that different status, like your friends gonna change because your interests are gonna change. Mm-hmm. So I feel like you can be rich with poor friends, but it's just really like what caliber of friend are they going to be, and what role would they really play in your day-to-day lifestyle if you're rich and they're poor. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. What I would say is that you have friends and you have associates. Mm-hmm. You have friends that change, that become associates as you move up. You know, and it's not, most times it's not you cutting off that person. It's like your interest in that person's interest don't coincide anymore. Mm-hmm. You know, so your needs, you know, we drive you apart. You know, people say we grow apart. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So now before we're together every day. You know what I'm saying? Now we not because our needs have caused us to grow apart. You know, so we used to go to. What else to do before? I won't just name stuff, but what else we used to do? Do before. I don't have a desire to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just like like Mark said. He stopped drinking. If Mark had a buddy that they went to the club to drink, or they went to the bar to drink, now he doesn't have that desire. So he's not going want that person to drink anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna start. They'll start growing apart. Likewise. As you excel. If that friend is not excelling, as you excelling, a wedge will be drawn between you. So, you won't be friends no more, you'll be associates. Yeah. So you have 4 associates, but you're not gonna have 4 friends.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. His last thought was kind of my mind was going, because it was like, at what point, like, are we both friends while we both broke? Mm-hmm. And then, like, am I coming up and getting rich and you still broke? Because if I'm coming up and you broke and then you see how I'm coming up, like, I would expect. If you real friends, like, you're gonna be like, bro, like, how do I, I see you get into this point, like, how do I do that and, like, get to that point? And if that effort ain't made, and then, like, I get there and now you still trying to do some of the same things we were doing at one point, and it's like, bro, like, I can't.
I got more to lose.
I got
stuff
to lose now, bro. Like, I done built this up, like, I done moved in these spaces, I'm dealing with these kind of people, like, I can't even subjugate everything I built to that kind of mentality of life no more. So like it's a hard line to cross, because at some point, like, Frank, like, you gonna drift apart if you're not trying to get to the place I'm trying to get to. And I feel like if you're a real friend, you gonna understand that. And like, if you don't understand it, it's like, bro, like, you could have came with me, like, we was moving up at the same point, bro. Like,
at one point in time, we was on the same level. So the steps that I was making to level up, you could have made those same steps. And in most situations, I tried to make you make those same steps to level up. So you had the choice to make them, and you lost out.
A lot of times it turns into envy. Because you got some people that's genuinely happy for you, that's not doing everything that you're doing, and like, those are really good people. But then you also got those people that, like, they want to undermine your success, or they're envious of your success because it wasn't them.
Exactly.
Yeah, because friendship is grown based on conversations, based on something I talk about. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm here, I'm rich. I got rich friends, I got poor friends. You know what I'm saying? My mentality is always to discuss something successful. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I got where I'm at.
To a poor person, that seems like bragging.
Yeah, now I come to my poor friends, and I can't really relate with you because our mindset is not the same no more. So you come around and it's just bored. You know what I'm saying? It's just boring. If I try to talk, you think I'm bragging. If I try to tell you, what I'm doing, what I'm doing, successful, you think I'm bragging. You know what I'm saying? When you decide to talk about, what you're doing, for me, I'm like, what the heck?
Like, why would you do that? Yeah.
What's
the
what
point?
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got nothing in common no more. So we can't really be friends, but we can be associates. We can meet up, have a drink every now and then, but we can't hang out no more.
Facts. I think that sums up. That was that basically lets us know, and I feel like we all in agreement that your network definitely determines your net worth. So I leave y'all with this: if you hang around 4 millionaires, you'll be the 5th one. If you hang around 4 bums, you'll be the 5th one.
Kaboom.
And I do not want to be a bum.
All right, man. We out, man. Master that mind.
Watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
And don't forget, master your mind.
One side.